All right, we are back. We are back with a vengeance, with another token for the altcoin hunt. And today's lucky winner is BANANAS31. Let's dive right in. We'll go through our categories and see what the hell is really going on here. So we'll start off with the website. It's basically a meme coin riding a SpaceX banana decal to 150 million-ish market cap in just over, I don't know, a couple of weeks, which is pretty insane. Part funny meme, part like AI agent type of experiment. But is it just a silly meme? You know, we're gonna figure that out. So let's start off with the narrative and vision here. It's definitely riding the meme culture, so to speak. That's the whole point of a meme coin. It's built on the popular banana for scale trend, bolstered by Elon Musk using kind of the same meme on SpaceX Starship 31. So you can kind of see that here. If you actually haven't seen it before, there it is. You know that Elon is a degenerate meme coin gambler. I mean, that's just clear. He's posted Pepe memes before. He likes Dogecoin. You know, he's in the memosphere. Let's put it that way. This meme coin's taking advantage of that. It's definitely taking advantage of that. Their official mission is add AI features like banana list and agent deployment via the BNB chain. So the pros, it's a decent meme brand. It's got some viral edge to it. The cons, well, we'll get into that. There's a couple of cons here, but the AI stuff is just kind of vague. You know, they have some cute pictures. Who doesn't, right? If you're making a meme coin, it's kind of half the point. But for the narrative and vision, you know, I'll give it a score of 9. Give it a solid 9 out of 20. It's not great. It's not terrible, but you know, it's very specific. It's not something like Pepe where you can have thousands of them. So interesting. But yeah, 9 out of 10 for the narrative and vision. Let's move on to the tokenomics and sort of the supply around this. So take a look at the chart. Supply is capped, 10 billion bananas, 10 billion banana tokens, pretty much all circulating across these dexes. Binance, I think, is the main one for this. So yeah, there's no vesting. There's no team token lock. So in that case, transparent, yes, but you know, high supply means price sensitivity, especially to whales. We can look at the all-time chart. Yeah, this got released back in November of 2024. So it's been around for quite a while. Tokenomics and supply, I mean, it's your standard meme coin. It's got good volume. I would give it a 10 out of 20. Nothing special here, really. It's just, it is what it is. It's a banana coin. Tech and execution. This is where it gets kind of interesting. You know, I've read some of these articles. These are really kind of crap, to be honest with you. They're just very generic. But I did try and look, you know, their website for Banana doesn't really have too much. This roadmap is literally just a picture and there's not much there. So what are they actually building here? It's unclear, right? They mention AI agents, you know, release the Banana Agent framework, form the Ultimate Agent Alliance, and unleash the new virtuals platform, which could mean they're trying to do some kind of staking, or maybe they're going to integrate with some kind of game. Who knows? That's all speculation at this point. There's really not much here. They just have a website full of monkey puns and kind of a vague, fake-ish roadmap. I don't want to call it fake. I mean, they have something. It's better than nothing. But not a ton of dev updates, no white paper, no proof of concept, just vibes and memes. And, you know, this roadmap could have been brainstormed while, you know, playing beer pong. Kind of is what it is at this point. Maybe that's the point. It's not about innovation. It's about riding the meme wave. And, you know, from an execution standpoint, though, this thing really has 0 legs. It's all smoke, mirrors, and, you know, bananas. So take that for what you will. The site is clean. The branding's consistent. And, you know, the devs seem at least semi-active from what I can see on their Twitter, which we can look at, or X, sorry, Elon, 90K followers. I don't really put too much stake into the followers because you can buy 50K followers for like $100, but their engagement was pretty good. I mean, they have not posted since March. So keep that in mind. They haven't posted since March, and not a ton of updates here, but the engagement is there, right? 800 likes, 32K impressions. That's not bad. So for tech and execution, it's a meme coin. There's not really too much there. I mean, it is kind of funny and cute, but 7 out of 20 for me. It's just not substantive enough, if that's even a word. I think you get what I'm saying. Market cap, liquidity, move on to this section. The market cap's 155 mil, 156. It's not bad. The volume, daily volume is a lot. I mean, we'll look at the chart in a second, but this coin has exploded recently. It's listed on Binance, Kraken, 2Bit, Gate, MEXC. It's high vol, as with most meme coins. So there's plenty of steam here. It's just, will this steam continue, right? We can take a look at the actual chart here, and this is the daily going back to sort of the inception, and it was pretty much range bound the entire time up until right about June 21st, so a couple of days ago, and it's just broken out from there. Market and liquidity, I'll give it a score of 15. I mean, it's there. There's no token unlocks. There's no, gated releases or anything like that. The exit risk is, it is what it is. So let's actually move on to what the exit risk and transparency is for BANANAS31. Sorry, how dare I? It's an anonymous team, which is basically typical of meme coins at this point. And, there's no vesting, as I mentioned. So there's, token dumping risk is, it is immediate. Devs can just kind of dump on your head whenever they want. And there really isn't too many signs of developer accountability or auditing or anything like that. So you don't really know what's going on in the background, right? Until it kind of gets rug pulled on you. Whether or not that's actually going to happen is, a whole different story. But yeah, there's no transparency here. So for exit risk and transparency, my score is an 8 out of 20. It's a meme coin. You have to keep that in mind. And, with the risk comes the volatility and the potential for massive upside as well as massive downside, right? So the final score, 49 out of 100. This is your typical exit liquidity candidate. Flashy, violent pumps like we're seeing right now. And that comes with no foundation between the hype. So if you are long this, definitely be careful. At this point, I wouldn't touch this with a 12-foot pole. Only way I would even consider touching it is, maybe it comes back here, consolidates for a little bit, holds, something like that. And even that's a stretch. So we'll see what happens. They definitely leverage the Elon Musk meme momentum. There's definitely strong liquidity, strong exchange support. It is built on the fast, cheap BNB chain. So those are the pros. But the cons are, there's just vague AI promises. There's no real roadmap. It's mainly just buzzwords. Anonymous team, no auditability, and, one or two big wallet moves could basically crash the price. So bananas, funny. Market cap, stupidly high. But meme coin protein, 0. This is a fast flash trade, not a strategy for sure. So again, I wouldn't really touch it. Not my cup of banana, but it is fun. We'll see what happens with it. It's an interesting project in terms of it just being a funny meme potentially for this cycle. Again, just not my cup of tea. That's Bananas for Scale. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see what the next token brings. And until then, thanks for watching.